A tree branch, home to a green ant colony, is flung against a paper wasp nest. War is declared. Wasps mobilize their airborne troops. Gangs of green ants swarm over individual wasps.
Green ants have a major tactical advantage here because they can team up very efficiently against an individual wasp, but the wasps can't work together against an individual ant.
The ants lay pheromone trails and shake their bodies to communicate and coordinate their attack. Without the ants' superior teamwork, the wasps are at a disadvantage. But one-on-one, a larger wasp overpowers a single ant. Some are thrown to the ground. Others killed instantly. But the spider isn't fickle.
Let's go! I'm dying here!
Like a Hollywood fight scene, the enemy agents are locked together in a precarious battle.
What?
The mantis is in the perfect position. Its mandibles could rip open the spider's belly.
Damn it! Come on, come on!
But it's too late. Like poison-tipped umbrellas, the spider's fangs puncture the mantis' thorax.
Nothing personal.
Deadly neurotoxins flood the mantis' body. Within seconds, vital organs begin shutting down.
Weren't you supposed
The
to be
prospect
good at
of a
dodging?
massive
I feel
feast
très bon.
as the spider's digestive juices flowing.
Thank you for being such a dear
Massive
friend.
daggers slash the body to pieces,
Pardon me.
and it's sucked up like a mantis martini.
I've made quite a mess.
So the king cobra of the mantids goes down. But you can't say he didn't score points for bravery.
No.
All that will be left is heavy armor. The spiny leaf insect pushes gamely forward. The mantis's powerful jaws start slicing through its victim. The heavy armor is holding. The spiny leaf insect deploys its chemical weaponry.
In a fight, a spiny leaf insect is going to rely on its armor to hold out long enough for it to get away. But it's not very fast. It will, however, keep spraying the chemicals, but unless a predator gets a perfect shot and gets deterred by that, it's only a matter of time until it's dinner.
The spiny leaf insect has to break free soon, before it's devoured. Breaching the armor, the more the mantis eats, the less its victim can fight. It's a race through the first course. Mantis mouthparts work overtime as cutlery. Mandibles slice and dice, while feelers fork it in. Another life ends in the rainforest. The green-bellied huntsman is hungry too, and it's waiting for a kill. But it's been spotted by a lone jumping jack ant. It launches at the interloper. The green flash grabs it and sinks in its fangs. But the jumping jack gets in a well-timed sting. Toxic proteins, 4 times more potent than bee venom, target cells in critical organs, partially paralyzing the huntsman. Worse still, the alarm has been sounded back at the colony. More ants rush in. The spider manages to crush one in its jaws, but has been stung again.
Jumping jack ants are really quite aggressive, and they're not going to back off just because a single ant has been killed. This is ant behavior. Once they start attacking, they keep going.
The ants work as a team, creating a diversion up front, while one stings the disabled spider from the rear. Behind feelers called pedipalps are menacing fangs that curve inwards to pierce and rip their prey. Within moments, the tent spider is back at the top of her silken dome, devouring her tightly wrapped snack. Long, sucking mouth, part syringe for injecting venom.
The assassin bug stabs its prey using this long beak-like structure called a rostrum. But with the rostrum, it has additional microstructures called stylids. And what they do is they open up small tears inside the prey, which facilitates the venom flowing in.
The assassin bug feeds on any insect it can catch. It's even been known to skewer bats and humans. But it doesn't rely just on its rostrum. It has antennae as long as its body, which gather intel on the grasshopper it's silently stalking. It also plays smart. It imitates a wafting breeze.
The assassin bug is being very clever here. As it gets quite close to the prey, it makes its footsteps bouncy and irregular, creating the kind of normal environmental background noise produced by a breeze.
The assassin bug's rostrum spears the grasshopper's back. Deadly venom floods its body.
The paralyzing action of the venom takes effect in 3 to 5 seconds.
The rain brings it into the open for a long-awaited drink.
It's actually an amazing thing to see because so many animals have been waiting for the rain that you can literally watch animals come running out. And the trapdoor does the same thing.
It's a rare outing, and something she's not too comfortable with. Without the advantage of her deep burrow, she's vulnerable to predators.
Even though the trapdoor spider is a relatively large spider and a terrifically efficient predator, they're not all that aggressive spiders. Many of the trapdoors stay underground. They're not partying spiders that get out and wander around a whole lot, but basically they're living fairly reclusive lives.
It's reclusive because the desert trapdoor is an ambush specialist with 2 giant fangs that can pierce the toughest exoskeleton.
Trapdoor spiders have quite large parallel fangs that strike down. It rears the front end of its body up and then strikes.
The trapdoor invests a lot of effort in building its home, so it's going to stay there for most of its life.
Desert trapdoor spiders are good hunters. The spider is sitting with its legs touching the different lines coming in and is essentially monitoring the situation around its burrow.
Any passing insect is fair game. Gripped in an 8-legged vise, this cockroach stands no chance. Its body is ripped open, and the bug is turned into lunch.
A raider infiltrates. A sentry patrols. One death, and the battle is joined. The ants stream forward, attacking with no mercy. Using their mandibles, the termites attempt a defense. It's no use. Some seek shelter, but there's nowhere to hide. Even the formidable termite guards are no match for the raiders' venomous stings, which destroy the termites' nervous system. It's more feast than fight, as ants sting and slash the defenders to pieces. But the warriors who fall here do not die in vain. They stand against the Matabele tide, while their comrades in the galleries organize a last-ditch defense.
As the ants start nipping at his heels, he loses his balance and falls onto the nest. The beetle's best defense is its impenetrable armor.
Really, the only places where these ants are going to be able to get in and bite at the rhinoceros beetle effectively is at its joints.
And that's where the ants attack in force. The beetle tries to escape. He needs to get clear to fly away. But carrying vicious ants as excess baggage, he can't get to the runway.
The best thing it could do is fly away, but it gets ready to fly really slowly.
The ants dig deeper now. They crawl inside the skin of their prey, spraying formic acid, savagely and relentlessly. Dozens of mandibles are biting the beetle to death.
At this point, the beetle's armor is useless. The ants are going to crawl into every crevice they can and bite him into oblivion.